Hello everyone and welcome back to another Ravio Fallout mod showcase. We are back with our glorious character from the last one, because today we are going to be showing off the RU556 gun mod. Now, in the backpacks of the Commonwealth, people may have noticed that I flipped off a quest that is automatically started. All the way out here. Now, before doing this quest, I would usually suggest that you get a probably a closer location than this. But you can also get one of the other things is getting Aqua Boy or Aqua Girl if you're playing female. Aqua Boy or Aqua Girl will keep you from taking radiation in the water. And considering you are going to be going pretty far in the water, it's pretty much necessary unless you have enough rad resistance from Radex and other pieces of gear to ignore the radiation of the Commonwealth. Though, being that we leveled up a few times last video, I pumped all of it to where we could get Aqua Boy. And now, we're ready to go get the gun. Of course, this weapon mod, you can usually find the... I don't think you can find the weapon until you finish this quest. So you get the initial model from the quest. Ooh. I forgot that that's what this location was. Good thing to remember. Locations. So now, we're just gonna start swimming. Use a stim pack, and then keep going. Oh yeah, the submarine's down there. I completely forgot that that was a thing. But, whether you pick the tap house there and immediately murk all the raiders, you pick Hester Electronics, either way, you're going to be swimming until you get out to this. It's going to take you a few minutes. Honestly, swimming is not that fast in these games. At least it's not Elder Scrolls, no. Ooh, didn't notice. Huh, that's cool. See the ridges in the bottom. But like I said, at least it's not Elder Scrolls, so you don't have to worry about any slaughterfish. That's gonna be crazy if they ever add in like irradiated sharks. So, this is the shipping vessel where the gun is housed. Honestly, I advise you don't have to get up directly where the gun is. I actually advise going over here and finding an easier time to get up, like right here. And then you use this boat. Well, if I'm not so inept at jumping, to get up on this, which is where the firearm is. Then you just find your way around, you can look around a bit, and there is... If you go this way, you do have to do a little bit of jumping. But then you come up on a gun case, which looks very out of place in Fallout, mind you. But when you open it, you have the short automatic RU556. So now you complete the quest, and you can add it to the leveled list for traders. Don't add it to the leveled list, or fully add it for enemies and traders. So I'll go ahead and you also can ask, hey, would you like to craft it at the chem lab? We'll go with no, because don't usually craft guns at a chem lab. And this is actually a really early quest you can do to get a lot of XP, I've noticed. But let's grab the gun. So of course, oops, sorry. Oh, okay, there we go. So the gun itself is not bad looking. Did not mean to do that, I meant to. And yes, I have an MGS aiming mod, so third person goes to first person. The gun itself is not bad for what it looks like. Let's see what it does. So we'll head over. Of course, there's no ammo here for this gun. Uses 5.56 rounds. So of course we'll have to head over to... We'll leave the Drumlin Diner alone. We'll go to Concord here in a second. Okay. We'll also look at... So one of the things is, of course, there are the various receivers. So a lot of it is locked behind gun nut 3. Of course, the various barrels. The grips, which are mostly... There's also the standard 20 round, and you can also go through and get various ones. So drum mag, 60 round sights. You get various sights. On your left rail, you can get a few things. On the right rail, you can get a few things. The upper rail, you can change the material. Don't know how. And you can even change the damage output for nothing. So change it to 80%. But just to show it off, not sure off the... Not sure in the game what the 5.56 ammo is. So we'll just go for 300 rounds. of 556. Now we've got the basic gun with plus 80 added on. So now we'll just head our way over to Concord here, because we left Preston in a bit of a pickle last time. We are mainly just trying to show off the gun, so no reason to have to deal with actual AP right now. Or HP. Now, I don't remember when in the level list this actually starts showing up. And I think the minute you get it, it starts showing up in the vendor list. So from 80%, it can one-shot the low-level raiders. Which is to be understood.
Hey, up here, on the balcony. I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door.
We'll go back real quick and change the gun back to its default, so that in case anyone doesn't want to change how powerful the gun is, we can show that off as well. And yes, to anyone watching this who normally watches our two buddies play Fallout 3, I am sorry again. Scheduling conflicts because of Mother Nature, uh, with weather knocking out power and internet in certain areas, has caused Cam and I to have a troubled time actually getting another video. Next week we will be back, though. I'm hoping. So now we are back to the original damage of the gun, which is 34 damage per bullet. I believe it's per bullet. And if so, considering this is automatic, DPS might be actually really high. So now we'll head back over. We'll get rid of some of those raiders inside the Museum of Freedom just to kind of test out the original. Because besides getting... You can do a lot of stuff over in Sanctuary to where you can get up to level 2. And if you've got the Endurance, which probably should have got that Endurance from the special book instead of actually... I think I put that into Agility last time. I think I need to use that in Endurance so we can get Aqua Boy instead of doing that, because I got... Yeah. Had to use one of the levels for that. But either way, you could actually technically go get this gun before doing anything else. You just gotta watch for raiders and everything else along the way. And technically, you don't even have to have Aqua Boy. You could come out of the vault and just go straight for the gun. Now, you won't have any ammo for it, Now see, even a basic, just small burst fire. Even just a basic attack does enough damage to... That was no sneak attack damage, not to my knowledge at least.
I'm telling you, man, let's just get the hell out of here. We got no reason to hang around and get shot. Stop being such a...
Okay, that... See? That even shows, because we... One after another. They just got shot smithereens.
I'm coming in there, and I'm gonna skin every last one of you. Hell yeah!
Yeah, this would be a great gun to use for this quest. Actually, let's see. Let's see how well this thing stacks up against, say...
Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's nice. Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minuteman.
Oh, right, we're gonna have to go down and get the,
Nope. Glad to help.
Please, go on.
Sorry. Sound... Thanks. It's good to meet someone.
One good idea can make all the difference.
Start.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. Well...
Uh-huh. I like it. Minigun.
I know, right? It can be powered.
I'll help if I can.
What you...
But we can't... Look.
Can't be too hard.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around.
Alright, so we need...
If I only had a bobby pin.
So yeah. Alternative way, in case you don't have a bobby pin. Hides. Heart. Poncho, faces. Scour.
That's it.
There is the actual way you could do it, which involves looking at the letters, but... I don't particularly care for that method. Sometimes brute forcing it just feels better. So technically we don't even need the power armor, we do not need the minigun, but we're going to grab them anyways. This also brings up something from Backpacks of the Commonwealth, which is there is a skill magazine up here. I forgot to grab it last time, as I didn't want to jump the gun on getting over here from...
Bingo.
So if I remember correctly, that one is the weird one that kind of... It gives you the plus 20 pounds, but when last I checked it in my mods, it didn't work for you're supposed to give the weight to the power armor, because it was already intentionally doing that. Sure. See, as long as you keep it roughly in the area where you want to fire. Can even mark a deathclaw, and that's with me missing a lot of shots. But yeah. The RU556. One of... It even kills blood bugs pretty well. It's a really good firearm in this game. Of course, you have to make sure you have the 5.56 necessary to fire it. And for extended amount of time, as first option for it is being a fully automatic firearm. But overall, not a bad gun. Yeah, definitely not a bad one. But thank you everyone so much for watching. Hopefully next week we'll have two buddies play Fallout 3 back up. So thank you everyone so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.